Hello guys, so I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Now, basically the strategy works very simple and straightforward. You just have to trade Mondays and Fridays, okay? I'm working on a system to help you guys trade Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, okay? So basically, as you all know, the GBPS open the London section. So most of your trades will be the London session on Mondays. So London session is usually 9 a.m. That was my time. Okay. So I usually trade 9 a.m. because of my time. So now you just have to find out what London session is, your time zone, and you trade at that particular time. Okay. So straight to the point. Depending on what you use, you could either use TradingView or you could use MT4. It doesn't really matter. Whatever works best for you, you could use that. Okay. So basically, firstly, you will need to use IC Market Broker. Okay, because after back testing, I realized they give me exactly what I want, and the correlation works perfectly for me here. So all you have to do is search for GBPSGD and you load it up, okay? All right. So you might be using Euro GBP also on Mondays. Now, this works easy, and I'm just going to be showing you that how it works, okay? So for example, the trade I took today, which is Monday, I want you to look down here and you notice something. And you see, this was the start of a new day, and you can see there was a break of this low. Okay, there was a break of this low here. Okay, and there wasn't here, so you can see the same line, but there wasn't a break for this. Okay, there wasn't a break for the GBPSGD. Now, since today is Monday, this tells me to buy. Okay, so all I had to do was wait for the London session, which was around this point, and I took my trade right from here, and I made a video about it, and I actually closed very early, but I was supposed to hold for 50 pips, also using zoning. Okay, so you could easily use zone to determine your take profit. Now all these are done on the 15 minutes and the 5 minutes. It's way easier to see the setups there. Okay, so you can see when I zoom out, you could easily see this. And if you check, we have another formation of a head and shoulder. So for those of you that trade head and shoulder, you could easily apply this and just fixing your Fibonacci expansion also. And it can also give you your take profit, okay? So this is what happened for Monday. And if you saw my trades, this is exactly what I used to take all the trades today, okay? So it's really that easy. So all you have to do is go back. I'll send you an indicator that gives you the day of the week. It doesn't really work on a MacBook, but it does on a Windows, okay? It does on Windows. So same thing here. You just fix this and go back to backtest. Like I said, you just need the GBPSGD pair. You could easily use the naked chart. You don't really need any indicators, to be honest. And that's how it works, right? So go back to the 15 minutes and we study all the Mondays. So you're going to do that yourself. You go back and try to study Mondays. Okay, go back and try to study Mondays, right? So we could see right here. And like I said, you can use whatever works for you. The MT4, the MT5, C trader, doesn't really matter. You just need this. So you can see some people call it divergence, right? So some people call this divergence. So whatever works for you, you could use that. But basically, what you're looking for is just this break of the down here, of the low here, and there wasn't a break here, right? Because this was the time. Now you could combine whatever you need to combine. Now we could go back and see for Monday and also be able to tell what we would have done last week Monday, okay? So I think this is Monday, which was 14th. So you could also check this 14th. Now you could see the same setup here, right? There's no break up here. There's a break right here. Remember, like I said, you need to trade during the London section. It's very important because you're trading the GPB. Now, also, something you might want to add to your arsenal is to go to this website here. Okay, which is finvest.com, and this just gives you the strength of a pair for that day. So you could also use that to know if you should be trading. Now, right here, I'm going to be showing you some of the rules on how the market works. So basically, the market either comes down, forms a W this way, and goes up, right? And same thing for a sell, goes up, down, breaks up, and then shoot down. Now, basically, this break can happen on either GBPSGD or GBPUSD on Monday. It doesn't really matter. It just has to happen on one and not on the other. This gives you the sign to take your trade, right? Now, the next thing that forms, and I also want you guys to go back test this, is something like this: move up, pull back, and then a continuation, right? So this could happen on both the GPB and the SGD. Now, what you have to notice here at this low to know if you're going to be trading is to check for the W pattern right here, okay? So you check that at the low here, right, for that day during the London session. Now for the sell, if it's going to be a continuous sell for Mondays, it's going to come this way, and this way. Now same rule, you're going to be looking to jump in on your trade here, and what you'll be looking for is still the same pattern on the lower time frame, obviously, and then a break of one of the two, and then not a break on the other, okay? So this could be GBPSGD, this could be GBPUSD. You just have to use the two. Now, the third pair you will need to confirm this on Mondays is the Euro GPB. I didn't use that today because I didn't even check. I just needed these two to confirm, and that was enough for me. So I'm just going to be checking what happened. Now remember, GBP, USD, and Euro GBP works, they go in opposite direction. So they are correlated opposites, okay? They are opposite. Okay, so let's see what happened. So you can see on this there was a break. All right. So on some Mondays there will be a break, just like on the previous example with the SGD. There won't be a break on both, right? So because they work in opposite direction. So basically what I want you guys to do is go back and study Mondays. Take out your time and study Mondays. I really want you guys to get this, and I hope you understand how easy this is. All you have to do is to check for this, and that's all, right? Now for trading on Fridays, I'll be doing a separate video for trading on Fridays. This is for Mondays. What you need is just GBPUSD, GBPSGD, and Euro GBP, okay? So on TradingView, you could easily come here and add, just add up, click on compare, okay? Okay, click on compare. I could easily add in those two pairs, okay? So click here, and then you could add in GBPSGD. Okay, it's taking time to load. Okay, it's taking a bit long to load. So you could easily just add them. And you could add Euro GBP also. Okay, I think I have them here. And okay, so you can add the second pair same way. Just go to settings, change this to candles, and be able to see everything, okay? And like I said, it's easier to use IC market because I've tested them and they work perfectly with this strategy. So you could just add in an extra chart by the side, and that should work for you. It works for me. I usually just use my phone. So I think this is all for the video. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send me a DM. Remember, for Mondays, you trade London section because this is the GBP and it opens London. So you make sure you trade immediately the market opens. If you find a setup like this, you take a trade. If you don't, you hold on for the New York session, right? And for Fridays, you usually will trade the New York session because for Mondays, GBP are in control of the market, and Fridays, USD pairs are usually the ones in control. So basically, that's just how the strategy works. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. All right, guys, see you guys in the next video, and of course, in our one-on-one class.